What is up, everyone? So if you haven't checked out the last video, we pulled the wiring harness from the Subaru. So now we gotta pull the engine from the Westie. Transmission is already gone, so now we just gotta pull the engine, then we can work on the wiring harness. I gotta first start with unplugging everything. It's dark with these sunglasses on. I really gotta unplug everything that is attaching this to the car. We're gonna go ahead. I think I'm just gonna take my jack and put it underneath, put it up against the engine, and then we'll be able to drop it down underneath the Westie. That does mean though I have to get the wheels back onto the Subaru, so that way I can take my jack stands back and we can put them underneath the Westie. Subaru's down off the jacks, Westie's jacked up. I have right now the oh man, I just beat my head. I need to fix this. Right now I have it just sitting on this pole and I don't like it. Honestly, if I could make a fiberglass version of this, that would be nice, because this thing weighs a crap ton. Anyways, jack is now holding the engine up. And I'm pretty sure the only thing, except for, you know, all the cords and stuff that I'm gonna have to move, is just the engine, it's not sway bar, mounting bar, carrier bar, that's it. There's the carrier bar, this thing right here. So that runs all the way along. There's 2 bolts on each side. I'm pretty sure that is the only thing holding this up right now. I thought I was gonna be able to do this with just the jack. I think I'm gonna have to do it with the cherry picker too. Got the cherry picker out here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna leave it, or I'm gonna move it because I'm working in this area. I'm gonna remove everything here, and then we'll attach the cherry picker to here. I think this should be real easy, guys, like just, you know, take the alternator out, things like that. But yeah, it should be a pretty simple process here. Just disconnecting wires, fuel lines, things like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Man, this broke. Honestly, I don't think we even need that anymore. So anyways, let's get to it. All right, I know it's hard to see, but this right here, this metal clip, is facing the wrong way. So I don't know who put it in, but they put it in upside down, and it's really being a pain in my butt. But that is literally the only thing stopping me right now from getting the rest of it out. So just want to give you guys that update and how much I hate people. I've been trying for like 20 minutes now on this cable with these wires down here, and everything I do is not working. So I looked at it, well, it's only 2 wires there, so I am going to cut these 2 wires, and you know, if I have to solder 2 wires back together, that's fine. Glad I, you know, soldering all these wires together is fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just cut that off, and then we'll go ahead and we'll drop this. Well, guys, I am all hooked up, and I was doing these. Oh man, I'm rolling. My driveway is angled. Hold up. All right, so doing these 2 bolts, right, for the carrier bar, and both of them snapped right off. Completely snapped them on both of them. So I'm assuming we're gonna have the same results on the other side, but we'll see in a second here. So every single bolt decided to break. I was gonna show you that one. Every single one decided to break on me. So yeah, that sucks, but it doesn't matter. I was gonna replace them anyways. But there's this heat shield right here, and it's still attached. So I didn't think about it. I thought it would separate. I was incorrect. So I believe it's like 2 bolts down there and down there. I'm not entirely sure, but if that doesn't work, there are a few bolts running along here underneath that I can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that heat shield off, and then we'll come back to it, and it should then drop. I hope. Definitely thought that heat shield was gonna be easier to get off, and it's not. So I am gonna have to call it a day, come back tomorrow since I have errands to run. So I am going to go ahead and I'll put some jack stands underneath the engine, and I'll drop the cherry picker down, and then I'll go put the cherry picker and everything back in the garage, and we'll come back to this tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good one. So next day-ish, really. It's been 2 days. It was Valentine's Day. My lady had 2 days off, so you know, we just spent some time together. Oh, Subi engine has pissed even more fluid all over the ground. Oh, my garage is a freaking nightmare right now. It is so messy. But anyways, we're gonna get the cherry pickers back outside. It's like, I don't know, it's cold. It's like 30 degrees or something outside. And once we have the cherry pickers and all that stuff outside and hooked up, we will take that heat shield off, and then the engine should drop down. So that's awesome. Definitely am stoked to have this engine out. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this garage and start getting all that stuff hooked up and outside. Hopefully we can get this done in like 20 minutes, so that way I'm not out here too long. I hope you guys can see this, but it's snowing. So that sucks. Oh man, it is cold. All right, let's do this. It's really starting to come down now. And I got soaking wet, and I didn't even get it out. So I'm just not gonna deal with it right now. It's too cold. I'm gonna go inside and warm up. Freaking snowing real bad. So it's fine, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll finish it up. What's up, everyone? So it snowed yesterday, so I wasn't able to finish working on the Westie, but I actually have to go in the garage. But as you can see, it's starting to melt a little. Oh, pardon me. Got a couple buddies coming over this weekend, so I'd like to get this done today. Let me pop this hood, trunk. I don't know what the heck this thing is. I know it's hard to see. You can see my finger here. I have a silver piece here. This is one of my wrenches. And then I have a 17, this bad boy, and that will go right there. And then this bolt is able to come loose. I had to bend this frame right here though, so I could get my wrench to sit where I just put it. Otherwise, it was impossible to do. So I've gotten it loose now. If I take this all the way off, the engine, I believe, will drop all the way. So I'm gonna hook up the cherry picker, and then we'll take it all the way out. So catch you in a second. Well guys, that's that. We got the engine out of the Subi now and out of the Westie. Wiring harness is also out of the Subi. I don't even know where it is, way over there. But yeah, so we're moving here. We've gotten almost everything taken out. The only other thing that we need to take out right now is our Westie wiring harness. But other than that, everything else is out, and then we can start the building process, which is really the fun part. You know, taking it apart's all right, but the fun part is yet to come, and I cannot wait. it's gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be awesome. I can't wait to have this engine right here. I know you can't see it, but it's right in front of me. I can't wait to have this thing inside the Westfalia. It's really gonna help give me a little extra power so I can tow, motorcycles or the jet skis, things like that. Or if I'm not towing anything, I can at least move a little bit faster up the mountain. So yeah, super stoked to have that done. Can't wait to get it done. Engine's finally out. Yes! Westy will soon be running, and then we get to go on a bunch of trips. So stay tuned for all of that. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna have a blast with it this summer. Yeah, I'm gonna post the last video right here-ish, maybe like right. Last video is going right there. So go ahead, watch that last video. We pulled the wiring harness from the Subaru, so definitely go check that out. And then hit that subscribe button right there if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next video.